Hi guys, welcome to another video from me. We're going to come across today, are carbs the enemy? A lot of stuff in the media has been going on about carbs. Are they good? Are they bad? Not that long ago this sort of conversation was being had with saturated fats. Now we seem to have moved to carbs. What's going on? What's the evidence? Very brief history on this. We started as hunter-gatherers. There was a theory going around when we were as hunter-gatherers. Our primary source of food was meat, animal products, all that sort of stuff. This is where a lot of the paleo sort of thinking comes from. There is another school of thought with that actually talks about advancing in brain size with the advent of carbs, talking honey, tubers, sudden development of agriculture and that sort of stuff, and that actually moved us forward. So there's a theory on that. We fast forward to the 1950s, really quick fast forward, and we start to talk about low fat. Start to talk about Ansel Keys, who had a study called the 7 Countries Study. Some of you may be familiar with it, some of you maybe not. Anyway, the outcome of that was a lot of marketing came off the back of it in terms of demonising saturated fats. Saturated fats led to disease, all this sort of stuff, and basically it killed people. So there was a huge move towards low fat. We're still seeing the remnants of that today. Is there great evidence for it? Not really. It's dubious at best. We've moved on then. So some of the people have taken that and gone, well, you know what, that didn't work. We're going towards this low carb, this paleo, and even getting to the extreme, ketogenics, which is a very, very low carb. Similar to what Atkins was promoting for a long while. And that's kind of where we're at today. We've still got some people in the low fat category, still got some people in the low carb category. Is there truth to any of it? I don't really think so. And I'm going to give you my take on it, give you a couple of points to think about, and then how we look at this in the broader picture. So my first take on carbohydrate is quality first. So we're talking real food, we're talking fruits, vegetables, potato, sweet potato, all those sort of things that grow. Getting some other real food, obviously from animal products, I'm okay with, and being sensible with what you do. If it's processed, it's probably not great. If you are eating a high processed food diet, none of this is important because we've got to get the first things right first. Presuming quality is okay, we're going to come down and we're going to talk about this. So what I've done here, body fat percentage and exercise intensity. So people who are higher body fat percentage tend to tolerate carbohydrates a little bit less than someone who has a low body fat percentage. Same goes to for athletes up in this high exercise intensity range. Athletes who are training hard need more carbohydrates. You need to fuel what you're doing. So they tend to be low to moderate if they're a little bit overweight, or they tend to be very high carbohydrate athletes. Talking like runners, cyclists, like CrossFitters are very high carb, and that gives you the energy that you need to fuel your performance. Basically on the back of this graph, we've got to look at your goals. Is your goal to increase muscle mass? Yes. Okay, we're going to need more carbohydrates, we're going to need more fuel in that body. Is your goal to decrease fat mass? Generally, we're going to be down on the less carbohydrate, or lower carbohydrate end. So with these things in mind, in terms of where you're at with your body fat, where you're at with your exercise intensity, low or high, we come to the final conclusion of, we've got to know your goal. So if your goal is to get leaner, to get healthier, you're not training, we're probably going to be down the low carb end. If your goal is performance, you're doing heaps of CrossFit and all that sort of stuff, you need to fuel it up the high carb end. The second thing you need to know is where you're currently at. If your body fat is very high, you probably don't need very much carbs. We need to get the quality of the food right, and we need to bring you down into this low body fat area first. If you're super lean, feeling strong, feeling big, you want to put on some muscle, we need to get the calories up. We need to push towards this high carbohydrate end, support the exercise intensity that we're generating. If you're unsure with that, guys, have a chat to some of us in the gym. We're all pretty familiar with this. We've been through it as athletes, we've been through it as non-athletes, we've been through it with our clients. And we can give you kind of an idea of where you sit on the spectrum, help you out with what you're eating. We can have a chat to you, we can do some food diaries if need be. And we can point you in the right direction. So don't forget, any questions, let us know. Have a great day.